Okay, it is the one and only Ronin the Traveler, man.
That boy is good.
Coming to you guys with a beautiful day here from the beach. Gorgeous, peaceful day. Now, I just finished eating lunch with a brother, and I want to talk about this. This is very serious. When you bring your problems with you to paradise. And, you know, a lot of men, man, we're creatures of habit, so we do certain things that can hurt us. So let me tell you a little bit about his situation so you don't make the same mistake. He went through a divorce in the United States. Now he freshly moved over here to Dominican Republic, and he met a woman. They them already moved in together. The woman has 3 kids. Beautiful woman. She treats him real nice. But the situation is he's 45 years old with no kids. So now he's fussing. One of the kids is 18 years old. One of them is 16, and the last one is a little girl who is 6 years old. So now, when they moved in, the kids moved in, the woman quit her job. He's taking care of all these people, and he's 45 without any kids. And I told him, build your own kingdom. You don't get anything for doing that. Look, nothing wrong with dating women with kids when you have kids, but when you start taking on other men's responsibility, especially when you don't have any kids, that can be a burden. And a lot of us take these things on. So I normally tell men, because this was his first mistake, he should have moved here and stayed single. I tell dudes all the time, when you come here, stay single. Women will try to scoop you up, and I swear to you, they trap up so many men like this. Then now you're miserable. You done bought your same life you had in the United States over here. Now you're spending all your money, because that's what he was telling me, that his budget is going out the window because he's taking care of 2 damn grown men. And that can become a problem. So what I told him is to walk away. I said, dude, count your losses and walk away. You're spinning your wheels. And I'm coming from a spot that I did this in the United States. Let me tell y'all guys, simp tails, woo. Let me tell y'all what I did. So my wife and me was going through a divorce. She took my 2 daughters. They were like 6 and 7 years old. And dude, I didn't know how much this left a void in my heart. It destroyed me because I wanted to be there with my kids. So you can't control what a woman does. So she took the kids and moved to New York. So the first thing I did, and you heard me talk about this in other videos, I went, got another woman and helped her raise her daughter for 14 years. Damn. Yes, 14 years. I came in there like a stepdad, and I describe it, nothing wrong with being a stepdad, that's what you want to do, but now, when I think about it, I only talk to that girl now maybe once or twice a year. I put in all my effort, my resources, raising this girl who I talk to once or twice a year. Once her mom and me split up, that was it. That whole relationship dissolved. So to me, it's like planting a garden that you can never eat from. So I learned to not make the mistakes. Now I have my own kids, I have all that. So here I play the game a lot more different. I'm not trying to raise nobody's kids over here. I'm just not. I'm not trying to raise nobody's kids in the United States anymore. That's just not, you know, I didn't get anything from that. So I try to tell men to learn to live by for yourself. Let me tell you, you're missing up the best time of your life here in Dominican Republic by jumping in relationships so fast. Dude, you could date some of the most beautiful women you've ever met in your life, and you can live a awesome, great lifestyle if you put yourself first. Do not let these women trap you up here, because you're going to lose big time. And because he was talking about they taking such advantage of him with back to the 2 sons. It mainly was the 2 sons he was fussing about, not really the daughter. Like, he told me a thing. He went to Burger Nation here and bought some hamburgers. Burger Nation is good, but it's high, you know. So he bought hamburgers for everybody to eat on. And the 2 boys didn't even eat the hamburgers. And they do this kind of stuff all the time. He have spoiled them. They make a lot of noise. I'm like, dude, you did that to yourself. That remind me of what my child support caseworker told me. I was fussing a lot of stuff about my ex-wife. And the woman looked at me and said, you picked her. And that's how it goes. So I'm going to tell you guys, man, a wise person learns from somebody else's mistakes. Come here, man. Stay single, man. Live that bachelor life, man. A lot of us, man, I learned this from men over my last 5 years living here. A lot of men, you know, the passport, so-called bros or dudes that travel, they get a bad rep saying they just trying to come for women. Most of the dudes trying to find a wife, and that's their problem. Most of the men, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You got dudes on Trigger Ration Nation. Yeah, dudes come over and clap cheeks, but they're not dudes that live here. Many of them expat type guys or guys that relocate here, they're trying to find a wife. And I keep telling them, stop trying to find a wife. Because that's how you're getting burnt. Because when you a guy making that much money, you got a bunch of crabs on the beach. That's crazy. Look, when you're a kind of guy making that kind of money, anybody will play that role to you. All these women gonna play that role. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna tell you they wanna be a wife. They're gonna do these things until she got you in there, you done moved in with her, and you know, you're taking care of her, the family, and everybody, man, you might as well stay in the United States. Because that's what was happening with this cat. He's bringing in $4,000 a month, man. That's king money over here. He had $4,000 a month, but yet he's going broke taking care of 2 grown-ass men. And I'm like, dude, count your losses, break it off, run. Sometimes you got to go. And he's living in a cheap neighborhood and all that, and he's still losing. So, you know, me and him talked about that. He was like, look at these crabs, man. I don't know, you see them. They all over the beach. Gliding through. And it's a gorgeous day. It was supposed to rain, but that's what I was telling him, man. So he was like, man, make a video about it, man. Let the other guys know to not make this mistake. And I tell guys all the time, man, not to make that mistake. You should be out here chilling. Enjoying your life like you're supposed to. If you're retired, or you're retired military, you're retired, or you just got some bread, don't give it away, man. Enjoy that money for yourself, man, because you can't bring it with you. And let me tell you, once you start spoiling these women over here, they don't appreciate it, man. I done met women like that, man. I done been nice to them, breaking them off some stuff. They don't appreciate that, man. It's when you take stuff away from them, and that's how you win. And see, and it goes to what I was saying by having your own spot. You win better because not only do you you're gonna deal with way more prettier women when you just wait and take your time. Dude, I can guarantee you that those first relationships you had, I had some good fun ones, I ain't gonna lie, but the women that I deal with now look way better than the first ones I did from my first class here, like when I went to Santo Domingo, my first class. Now I done learned that I just chill, and you're gonna meet better people. I learned now to just wait, chill out, take your time, get with the brothers, cool out, just live, and you're gonna meet quality women. Then, cause it take time to vet women here, man. These women masquerade a lot, man. Everybody here is masquerading, man. I mean, it's all transactional when it come down to it, man. So just be careful. Just want to say that, man. Don't bring your bones from the United States here. You come here to decompress, man, to get yourself together. Don't come here and do that, man. I wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna drop a few videos answering a few questions, man. And that's what I would do, man. Don't rush and get in a relationship with nobody, man. And don't build nobody else's kingdom. Build your own kingdom, especially at 45 years old with no kids. Dude, you're at the prime of your life, because he was feeling like he's getting old. Man, you ain't getting old. I didn't start getting my bag till I got in my 40s. I'm in my 40s now. I didn't get to this point till I was in my 40s, man. So I'm telling you, no, you at your height. Make you laugh. My grandfather had his last daughter when he was 70 years old.
Damn.
Get that. I have an aunt who's actually younger than me. So you can get it in if you want to do that. You can definitely do that. But get you a nice woman and start from scratch, man. Build your own kingdom. That's what I would do, man. So build your own kingdom. Just wanted to say that, man. Shout out to the Blue Book Passport Cartel, and shout out to all you guys that's channel members. It means a lot. I'm going out here and enjoy this day.
She.